Kia ora tātou, and welcome to the Town Hall on the most special day of the academic year, Graduation Day. Before we begin the official ceremony, I have a few announcements. Firstly, please now take a moment to turn off your cell phone. We are required to make you aware of the emergency exit procedures. In the event of an emergency, the ushers will assist you to the nearest exit, which are at the side and at the rear of the hall. If at any time you need assistance, the ushers are on hand to help. The program you have outlines the ceremony. At the end of the ceremony, we sing the national anthem, first in Maori and then in English. The words are in the back of your program. The capping ceremony itself includes approximately 300 graduates. At least one of those is the very reason you have come today. Your graduating will be on the big screen behind us, so you will have a great view regardless of whether you are seated or wherever you are seated. We would appreciate you not leaving until the end of the ceremony. Shortly, the organ will play as staff process in. Then we will hear the call of the karanga welcoming graduates into the hall. Please stand for their entrance and remain standing until our council chair invites you to be seated. Following the ceremony, please join us for refreshments being served in the supper room. Finally, it is wonderful to have you with us. Enjoy this special day with Unitec.
E te mārie, te iti, te rahi. Kua taupua mai ki tēnei whare rangatira. Whakatau mai rā I raro I ngā mihi mahana o Wairaka.
To everyone assembled here in this special building, I extend warm greetings on behalf of Unitec.
E hikoitia I ngā ākonga te hikoi o te mātauranga. I te rangi nei, ka horahia ake ko tō rātou nei angetu, tū tukitanga.
To all graduates, diplomats and certificate recipients, you have all been on a journey of learning. Today we acknowledge and celebrate your success and achievements.
Kia kotahi ai tātou I raro I ngā harekoa, manahau, ihi, kei te utaina ki runga ngā akonga katoa.
Let us all be united in this sharing excitement, jubilation, joy and happiness for all recipients.
Āmene.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa, kia ora, talofa lava, ne hao, and welcome. To all our graduates, diplomats and certificate recipients, and to the families and the friends who have supported them through their studies. It is our great pleasure to be with you here today to share this very important moment in your life. This is the fourth graduation I have attended as chair of Unitec Council, and each time I stand here, I'm just as excited as I was the first time. It gives me huge pleasure and gives every member of the staff huge pleasure to celebrate your success and your achievement. All of you who crossed the stage this afternoon have reached a major milestone. It's important to recognise and acknowledge that day is indeed a very big deal. Graduation is one of those rare moments in a busy life where you have the opportunity to take pause, to reflect and celebrate. I urge you to enjoy this time. Celebrate with your whānau, your classmates and friends. Enjoy wearing these fetching robes. It's not often you can get away with this look. I also encourage you to use this day to reflect on your journey. At some point, take a quiet moment for yourself to really think about what it represents. Your hard work, your determination, and your sacrifices. You have put your hearts and minds into your studies, and this is a time to look back and consider how far you have come, the things you have achieved, the challenges you have met, and how much you have changed. It may not feel like it because education is acquired gradually, but each and every one of you is in possession of something now that you didn't have when you started out on your journey at Unitec. You are, we hope, a better version of yourself. The same person with all of your individual and innate qualities, but souped up and better equipped to find success in your chosen field. And all of you have contributed to the energy and life and vibrancy of Unitec. It's now time to look ahead. You've just achieved a long-held goal, something that at times might have seemed out of reach, just over the horizon. The commitment you made to yourself, your families, and your communities was all-encompassing, touching on every aspect of your life. If you haven't already, now is the time to set some new goals and map a way to achieving them. I've said it once before, but it bears repeating. Today is a big deal. It is your day to celebrate. While your time at Unitec might be over for now, it is important that you don't consider this to be the end of your education. It is a cliche to say that learning never stops, but in today's age of constant change and disruption, there is definitely no sitting back and saying, done, finished. You simply can't afford to take the foot off the accelerator. Technology is having a huge effect on the way we do things. Lists of jobs that will be made obsolete by machines or computers are seemingly updated on a daily basis, and the job for life is by now a distant memory. And who would want a job for life anyway? The opportunities this brings for you are huge. You'll be able to work in a range of fields in jobs that don't even exist yet. To get there, you must keep on pushing yourself into new territories. At Unitec, we've recognised that the way we do things needs changing to better meet the needs of the next generations of students and the businesses who will eventually employ them. So we are transforming the ways we operate as well. For you, this has meant the opportunity to learn in a way that requires you to think and do, giving you the skills you need to hit the ground running in your future workplace. There isn't an industry, business, or not-for-profit that isn't affected by the revolutions taking place around the world today. Some are coping with this well and finding the opportunities and innovations that such great change brings. Others are finding out the hard way that you have to keep evolving and seizing new opportunities. Being successful in this world, for large companies and individuals alike, is about being receptive and responsive to new ideas and demands, being flexible and adaptable, working with people from different backgrounds to you, both culturally and educationally. All of us in the workforce are being asked to do new things and work in new ways, and it's actually great. But you as a new graduate will need to stay current in your field as well. Right now, you're in learning mode, and you might as well stay in that frame of mind. Take any and every opportunity to do new things and build on great foundations you now have. It's important too to remember that change is not something that just happens to you and around you. You can effect change as well. In fact, by opting to study at Unitec, you made a conscious decision to make a change to your life for the betterment of not just yourselves, but those around you and the communities you live in. The key now is to keep that momentum up. Congratulations again on reaching this important milestone. It is your day. Enjoy it. I'd now like to introduce you to our special guest, who's going to speak to you about some of his most poignant life experiences. Guy Ryan. Guy grew up in a tiny village on the west coast of New Zealand's South Island, Granity. Time at Otago University helped to fuel his passion for creativity and entrepreneurship, where he founded several organisations, produced award-winning films, created and ran an adventure festival, and started learning about social entrepreneurship. In 2011, he founded Inspiring Stories, which operates nationwide with the vision to see every young New Zealander unleash their potential to change the world. Now in its 5th year, Inspiring Stories has an impressive track record of programs and partnerships. These include the prestigious national event, Festival for the Future, the Accelerator program, Live the Dream, which develops young social entrepreneurs and their ventures, and the national film competition, Making a Difference. From inspiration to action, Inspiring Stories has supported more than 5,000 young New Zealanders. In 2015, Guy was awarded the Young New Zealander of the Year award. Thank you, Guy.
Kia ora tātou. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Talofa lava, malo e lele, pula vanaka, ni hao, namaste, salam alaikum. Hi. I don't know if it's just me, but it's roasting in here. A huge congratulations to the class of 2016. How are you guys all doing? Hey, make some noise, come on, this is your day. Woo! It's a very special occasion. Can I just start by, first of all, saying thank you and just acknowledging our academic staff, council, Dr. Rick Eade and Lee Matthias for inviting me here to share my story. Thank you. And of course to you guys, to our graduates, friends, family and whānau who have supported you guys on this journey. For many of you who have been studying for the last 3, 4, 5 years, I have absolutely no doubt that you've poured your heart and soul into this, and today is a very exciting day. Literally just a couple of years ago, I was in your shoes, and I was probably the guy who got up and walked along the stage and nearly tripped over. And you're probably sitting with a huge amount of pride. That's a great thing. Maybe a little bit of anxiousness, maybe a few nerves. Don't worry about it. Hold your head up high. This is your day. So I grew up in a tiny little village on the west coast of the South Island called Granity. Has anyone ever been to Granity before or heard of Granity? Maybe one person. Woo! It's about as rural as it gets in New Zealand. When I was about 8 years old, my parents split up and my mum raised my 2 sisters and I. It's a pretty low socioeconomic area. Going to school, I was probably not a role model student. I was more interested in partying and skipping school to go surfing. But I got 3 C's to get into university. And when I got to university, it blew my mind. And I started out, I was really interested in art and creativity, and studying design, I used to get cameras out every weekend and make surfing and skateboarding films with mates and put on these big premieres and bars, and a surfing film that I made ended up winning a Best New Zealand Film Award at the Wanaka Mountain Film Festival. I was pretty chuffed with that. And I guess I was pretty self-indulgent at the time, and then I started just learning about a whole lot of big issues in our world. Started learning about things like climate change, things like extreme poverty, learning about the huge inequality that exists in our world. And as a young person, I found these things really confronting. You know, why weren't our leaders stepping up to tackle these big issues? And at the same time, I could see all of my peers and thousands of other young people around me that had ideas, energy, drive, creativity. And I had this crazy idea. Imagine if every young New Zealander unleashed their potential to change the world. What would it take to make that happen? So for the past 5 years, it's been a pretty crazy adventure, working towards that vision, and built a range of different programs and partnerships, from big national events like Festival for the Future, our accelerator program Live the Dream. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. You know, for anyone who's tried to get a project or an initiative or a venture or a business off the ground, it can be really hard, right? The harsh reality is that 99% of startups will fail within the first 3 years. And for us, at the end of year 3, was the first time that we ran our accelerator program, Live the Dream, just a small-scale pilot. And it was absolutely amazing. I don't regret it for a second, but at the same time, a couple of things didn't quite line up. And it meant that we had our toughest quarter on record. We had to lose our crew, our staff, shrink back down to just me, move out of the office. And it was a really, really hard time. Most people would have walked away. And having poured my heart and soul into this space for the last 4 years, I didn't want to. I thought the vision was too important, and so held strong, and we were literally kept alive by generosity from some friends and family. And from there, we went on to run our biggest ever Festival for the Future event in Auckland. We replicated Live the Dream and ran it in 2 cities. And the week that wrapped up, I won the Young New Zealander of the Year award. So sometimes we can go from absolute rock bottom to mountains, it seems, in a very short space of time. And I wanted to share a couple of stories about young people that we've worked with over the last couple of years, because I think the work that they're doing, dreaming big and pushing boundaries, absolutely epitomises what you guys are capable of beyond today. I wanted to start with Sophie Ross, a 16-year-old from Nelson who came up to Festival for the Future as a scholarship recipient. And when she was there, she got a chance to hear about the work that the students from Christchurch, the Student Volunteer Army, had been doing in the wake of the big Christchurch earthquakes. She was hugely inspired. Heading back home to Nelson, she met up with Volunteering Nelson, all on her own accord, and realised that they struggled to engage with any young people in the community. And Sophie created a partnership between Volunteering Nelson and Nelson Girls College. And now every weekend there's 120 girls out actively volunteering in the community. The second story is about Bonnie. Bonnie, at 17 years old, went to Vanuatu and did some volunteering. And it was there that she met a lady in the community who was a solo mum raising her 2 children. And this lady had cataracts in both of her eyes, and her sight was getting progressively worse. And Bonnie found this really confronting. She wanted to do something to try and help, but she didn't know where to start. She wasn't an eye surgeon. Her passion was beauty and cosmetics and business. And coming through our Live the Dream program, we've helped Bonnie develop an ethical cosmetics company. So the first product is a mascara for sight, where a portion of the profits go towards restorative sight surgery. So a portion of the profits go toward the Fred Hollows Foundation. Bonnie's big, bold goal is to help cure treatable blindness in the South Pacific by 2025. Coming out of Live the Dream, we got her over to the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, which was hosted last year in Kenya by President Obama. Bonnie's now 19. She's pulled out of university. She's working full-time on her venture. And it's a compelling example of what happens when you dream big and pair your passion with a purpose that's bigger than you. The third and final story is a story about Dan and Justine, two 19-year-olds from Australia. At 19, they learned about the huge injustice that 800 million people in our world don't have access to clean, fresh water. But at the same time, bottled water companies were proliferating, making huge profits. And they had this crazy idea. What if they started a bottled water company where 100% of the profits went toward clean water and sanitation? A crazy idea for a couple of 19-year-olds who have never run a business before. And with that wild idea, they took the first step. They learned about manufacturing, building a product, building brands, channels to market, distribution. But it was harder than they thought. The first 4 years, they had a really rocky road, pouring their heart and soul into it and not getting far. And so they decided to do something quite radical. The biggest traction is that they couldn't get traction and couldn't get stocked in the big supermarkets and chain stores. So in the fourth year, they ran this radical campaign where in advance they'd booked meetings with the CEOs, the top CEOs of Woolworths in Australia, Countdown, and 7-Eleven corner dairy stores. And they went out to their community and they asked their community to jump on the Facebook pages of these organisations and tell them to say yes to stocking thank you water. As well as that, they managed to convince a couple of helicopter pilots to fly their choppers around the national headquarters of these organisations, dropping down these big banners, say yes to stocking thank you water. And they got on every mainstream media channel overnight. It went everywhere across Australia. The next day, they had the meetings with the CEOs and immediately they said yes to stocking thank you water. A couple of years on, thank you water is now the #1 water bottle product sold in every supermarket chain across Australia. It outperforms Coke and Pepsi. They've expanded the product range to now have a food, a body care range, and now a baby care range. And in almost every product category that they compete in, they're the #1 seller. Crazy idea from a couple of 19-year-olds, right? They've now got a team of nearly 60 full-time staff, all paid. They've just made a $3.6 million donation to clean water and sanitation projects. And for every product that you buy as a consumer, you can track where in the world your dollar is having an impact. It's amazing. So I guess, here's another compelling example of what happens when you dream big, follow your passion, but pair it with a purpose that's bigger than you. So I guess I want to bring it back to these big issues of our time. Huge social, environmental, and economic challenges. These are the challenges of our time. It doesn't matter what you've studied, right? Across every discipline, we've now got some of the smartest minds on the planet working towards tackling these big issues of our time. Indeed, it's an exciting time to be alive. So to the class of 2016, a huge congratulations. I'd like to leave you with a challenge. I'm just an ordinary dude, right? I was sitting in your shoes, in your seats a few years ago. Why not 3, 4, 5 years from now, why can't you be up here sharing your story? What's the impact that you would have made on the world by then? What's the story that you're going to stand up here and share? Imagine if every young New Zealander unleashed their potential to change the world. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa, kia ora.
E aku nui, e aku rahi, no mai, haere mai. Ki roto I tō tātou ne whakaruruho mō te rā nei. He whakanuia e nei a tātou nei a konga. Tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa. Well, very, very warm welcome to each and every one here of you today. My name's Rick Eade and I'm Unitec's Chief Executive. To our graduating class, you rock, awesome. To our staff who are here to support you. Now just a little, you might say, not that many of them up there. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a mishap with the bus timetable that meant a number of our staff weren't able to make it here today, and I know they are here in spirit and wishing you well. To family, friends and whānau here to support the success of your loved one, thank you so much for coming along and being part of the day. Now, you're joining you're part of the Unitec whānau. You're now you will be our alumni by the end of this ceremony. And I just wanted to reflect on some of the words that Guy had to say, and that is around the opportunity to dream big, to actually realise that you can make a difference, that you can make choices to do important stuff and actually achieve it. Dream big because you're capable of it. And we have had, over the last few graduation ceremonies, fantastic stories from Unitec graduates who themselves have gone out and changed the world. We know you can do it. Right, on to the important bit, the graduation ceremony. We've got a formal thing to do now. So could I ask all of you who are graduating today to please stand up? Chair of Council, it is my pleasure to advise you that all those standing before you today and those graduating in absentia have satisfied all of the criteria required for the qualifications that they are being awarded, and the Academic Board have so certified. The Unitec Council, in accordance with the Education Act 1989, may grant them the awards listed in the program. Thank you, and you can sit back down again now. We've got that bit done. So just before we get on to the actual capping itself, to family and friends, loved ones, whānau, usually when you come into these big auditoriums, there's all sorts of rules about, be quiet, don't take photos, all that sort of stuff. Well, none of that applies today. Don't be quiet. Feel free to take photos. If you want to cheer. If you need to do a haka, well, that can happen too. But just one tiny rule for those of you coming up on stage. No selfies, guys? It might seem cool, but actually what you're doing by taking a selfie up on stage is taking away from the next person who's coming up behind you. So just respect your colleagues and save the selfies for afterwards. I'm sure there'll be plenty of them taken. And also, you'll be guided through the process. Don't be nervous. There'll be help there. Just make sure that your trip up the stairs and your trip down the stairs is conducted in an upright fashion, okay? So be careful on the stairs. All right, on to the main event. Could I please introduce Sukesh Sukumaran to start the proceedings? Sukesh.
We have senior scholars graduating today. The Senior Scholar Award is made to graduates of undergraduate degrees who consistently achieve exceptional grades during their course of study. A taonga will be presented as the student is called for the conferral of their degree. I have much pleasure in presenting to the Chief Executive the recipients of the Certificate in Business Administration and Computing, Level 3, Ronalda Farouk, Michael Frenchman, I now present the diplomate of the Diploma in Accounting, Michelle Phillips. I now present the diplomate of the Diploma in Professional Accountancy, Irina Idunokova. I now present the diplomates of the Graduate Diploma in Professional Accountancy. Rahul Damija. Reina De Silva. Asim Gupta. Jaspreet Kaur. Kim Kok. Marcella Kusuno. Kenneth Leong. Devansh Narang. Abilan Ravindranathan. Nadezhda Shabalina. Simran Preet Kaur. Shalini Sial. Takanori Suzuki. Corina Walker. Kizuan Wang. Peng Cheng Zhang. I now present the diplomates for the New Zealand Diploma in Business. Abdul Rahman Al Momadi. Francie Hansen. Byron Iosia Sipeli. Yvonne Landingen. Ashish Sharawat. Logan Stevens. Natasha Urale. I now present to the Council Chair the graduates for the Bachelor of Business, Accountancy and Finance. Danuka Lianage. Zara Stewart. Angela Williams. I now present the graduates for the Bachelor of Business, Accountancy. Mariam Ben Jamar. Louis Biffin. Sazia Chand. Zixian Cheng. Isuru De Silva. Jacqueline Edmonds. Enoch Gundam. Michelle Gardner. Sean Campbell. Guizi Lee. Yeki Lee. Lei Liu. I have the privilege to present a taonga to Senior Scholar Shani McInnes. Alicia Matthews. Judith Mewburn. Rachel Montagu. T. Nguyen. Gemma Payne. Jatin Saluja. Bahare Shariat Nezad. Ranjita Singh. Han Tang. Aliti Voidrikiti. Wei Wang. Rui Wang. Guang Yang. Wengxi Zhang. Yan Zhang. Ying Zhao. Jin Zhao. I now present the graduates for the Bachelor of Business Finance. I have the privilege to present a taonga to Senior Scholar Travis Colbert. Xian Li Ma. Husam Matar. Nikki Shah. Varun Vaidya. I now present the graduates for the Bachelor of Business Management. Percy Chikasha. Keep that applause going for Shalvesh Dutt. Ethel King. Tufui Lawaki. Nasrin, thank you. Nasrin Maleki. Janine Matthews. Maria Patello. Pratik Upal. Diu Vyong. Samantha Wibrow. Lu Yang. Hua Junyi Zhu. I now present the graduate for the Bachelor of Business, Marketing and Management, Yan Maojing Lee. I now present the graduates for the Bachelor of Business, Marketing, Osama Al-Shair. Oscar Butendic. Jian Li. Jiangming Lin. Samuel McLaren. Mapumehe Soakai. Zhongcheng Wang. Chai Wu. I now present to the Chief Executive the diplomates of the Graduate Diploma in Business, Human Resource Management. Ricky Autagavaya. Shisha Nanduri. I now present the diplomates of the Graduate Diploma in Business, Marketing, Jitendra Chada. Yaona Hua. Manish Sharma. Kang Sim. Na Wei. I now present the diplomates of the Graduate Diploma in Business, Operations Management, Charlene Aurora. Vicky Chune. Apurv Goswami. Harsh Kumar. Clifton Machado. Narendran Ramamurthy. Arashpal Sethi. Mei Ling Sun. Sumit Tiwari. Xiaohong Zhang. I now present the diplomates of the Postgraduate Diploma in Business. Vladimir Baskov. Viral Brahmabat. Pooja Cornelius. Muhammad Dawla. Maria Galparina. Rajni Garg. Hirunya Kulaarachi. Megha Kohli. Sriram Krishnan. Jeannie Mavoa. Rochelle Miranda. Alexander Petropavlovsky. Rajneet Kaur. Ramandeep Kaur. Ekaterina Serabrayani Kova. Sandhya Sugant. Jianzhu Wang. I now present to the Council Chair the graduate for Master of Business, Poonam Kirsaria. I now invite Nick Shackelford to read the next awards.
I have much pleasure in presenting to the Chief Executive the recipient of the New Zealand Certificate in English Language, Level 5 Academic, Shuo Feng. I now present the recipients of the Certificate in Language Teaching, Busby Noble. Marcus Thomas.
With
I now present the recipients of the Certificate in Liaison Interpreting. Claudia Ollier. Gurinder Singh. I now present the recipient of the Graduate Certificate in English as an Additional Language, Amani Jabra. I now present the recipient of the Certificate in Computer Servicing, Florida Ramos. I now present the diplomates of the Diploma in Applied Computer Systems Engineering, Marius Alinkai. Kari Pabayo. Kevin Paul. I now present the diplomate of the Diploma in Computer Systems, Yaitesh Deo. I now present the diplomates of the Diploma in Information Technology Support, Hashkumar Patel. Jonathan Wong. I now present to the Council Chair the graduates for the Bachelor of Computing Systems, Charlie Abaro. Mohammed Abdul Wahid. Ahmed Abu Saba. Osama Al Ghoraibi. Abdurrahman Al Sharif. Abdurrahman is also receiving the Certificate in Information Technology. Shirazieh Bhatti. Krishnan Bindi. Hilary Bosha. Gassane Bouker. Christopher Burt. Rolme Camacho. Wafa Che Rose. Mika Delara. Mitchell Dumerg. William Feng. I now call on Professor Hussein Saraf Zadeh to present the Taonga to the senior scholar Marushani Gamachi Witanage. Okay. Matthew Gane. Vicha Hora. Ketan Koli. I call on Professor Hussein Sharaf Zaheh to present the Taonga to the senior scholar John Kubiak. Nandani Kumar. Afi Latu. Haoshu Lee. Xingyu Liu. Sione Loto Aniu. Madut Maran. Neil MacDonald. Samuel Murdy. Tyrone Nafu Loafe. Fathan Ramnet Pukeliang. Ivan Pitton. Is here. Christine Rabano. Atala Sharif. Abdel Salam Shiblak. Amritpreet Singh. Benjamin Stott. Magaya Tellini. I call on Professor Hussein Sharaf Zadeh to present the taonga to Senior Scholar Hario Tanamas. Joel Tefata. Gregory Thompson. Anna Tomilova. Fatai Tukitavuki. Waise Wahabi. Waise is also receiving the Certificate in Information Technology. Mingming Wang. Obot Yi. Kirk Yin. Kirk is also receiving the Certificate in Information Technology. Craig Young. Aisha Zalat. Tomasz Ziokolowski. I now present to the Chief Executive the diplomates for the Graduate Diploma in Computing. Alvin Abraham. Alan Isaac. Jaswan Amin. Eleanor Aunzo. Rohith Babu. Rohil Elavunkal. Hailing Fan. Hongmin Zhao. Linson George. Maninda Gill. Paramal Hiram. Sonny Jacob. Andrew Jenner. Kushagra Jory. Manjit Kaur. Kiran Kumar Aaron Kumar. Wei Luan. Aaron Neswaran Malia. Sean Montero. George Naka. Isoni Perez. Bevui Raghunath. Deepika Sachdeva. Rohit Saini. Mithilesh Sawath. Rekha Sayap Paju. Shiva Shanbapur. Rajneesh Sodhi. Soni Kumar Soni. Irshad Tamboli. Sachin Uni Krishnan. Deepika Verma. Shyam Vijayan. Bunia Abraham. Harish Kumar Ajmeri. Seema Choka. Amanprit Gill. Harpreet Kaur. Trong Ho. Inda Moha Singh. Donna Jacob. Ravesh Kurian. Jianan Liu. Mani Kanth Madipatla. Venaka. Arun Malik. Paramjit Manku. Nabin Paude. Sunil Kubo Taylor. Nutadet Vija Anakon. Sharika Vishak. Sayali Warandal Pandey. Mohammed Al-Korbi. Abdul Basit Al-Matrouk. I acknowledge all those graduating in absentia.
once again, the warmest congratulations to you all. Now, there's a group of people up on stage here, and those who couldn't be with us today, the staff of Unitec, who are inordinately proud of you. And I'm sure that they would like to acknowledge your success. So could I please ask my colleagues, the staff of Unitec, to stand and acknowledge our graduates of 2016. Thank you, team. There's a whole bunch of other people here today who are very proud of you as well. But I'm sure you're also very grateful for the support, the love, the care that they shared with you on your learning journey. So why don't you stand up and turn around and face them and let them know what you think of that support. Fantastic. Okay, we're almost there. In a moment, our student president will address you. We'll then finish with a karakia and a blessing of the food, then a performance by Unitec music students, and we'll finish by standing and singing the national anthem. So could I please introduce Matalena O'Mara, Unitec's student president.
I ngā reo, I ngā mana, tēnā koutou katoa. Te whare atu nei, te papa e takoto nei, ka mihi atu koutou. I ngā maunga, I ngā awa, I ngā kārangaranga maha, tēnā koutou katoa. Talofa and welcome to the end of graduation. It's nearly time for you to head out with your family and friends and celebrate. Maybe go get some dinner, have a drink or 5, live in this moment. You made it, you survived, it's time to party. Why not? Because you've earned it. But before you all go off and do that, let's take a moment to appreciate your journey and what you have achieved. Take a moment to look around the room. If you see your family, be sure to give them a wave, but also be sure to smile at all the strangers that you see, for they too are here for the same reason you are, graduation. A day that you will have been thinking of since the very beginning, the day you can celebrate your success. Before I continue, I'd like to thank all the family and friends who have tuned out here today. Thank you for all the support you have shown your graduate on their journey. Without your support, they may not have reached this goal in acquiring a new skill. Each of you who sit before me made a choice to embark on the world of tertiary education, take on a new challenge and do something different with your life. Like Michael Jackson said, I'm going to make a change for once in my life. It's going to feel real good. I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to make it right. For some of you, it may be because it was the right thing to do, and you could very well be the first in your family. So for you, the pressure's actually still on. For others, it could well mean an upskill, a change in vocation, a pay rise for a better means to provide. Or it could just be that it was something to do. But whatever the reason, you made it. You survived the late nights, cramming for that exam, the all-nighters trying to complete that assessment, not to mention all the time you spent away from your loved ones. You made it, you did it. Take a look at the person to your left, and now take a look to the person on your right. Give them a high five. The next time you see them, they could be your colleague or they could even be your boss. So appreciate all the friendships and the networks you have made on your journey, but most of all, be proud of the name that you have made for yourself. In the words of Gandhi, be the change that you want to see in the world, so go out there with all your passion and make your mark. Congratulations, autumn graduates of 2016. Use rock!
Ko te manu, ka kai I te miro, no nā te nāhere.
The bird that consumes the middleberry, his is the forest.
Ko te manu ka kai I te mātauranga, no nā te ao.
The bird that consumes knowledge, his is the world.
Ina kia kia manawa nui, kia whai tonu nā tino wawata. Tumanako hei oranga mō koutou.
Be passionate, be committed to pursuing your dreams as sustenance for your future aspirations.
Nā mihi rangatira ka tau ki runga I a koutou katoa. Kei toa o te pai ko tō koutou nei ao.
Congratulations to you all. Your destiny is beyond the horizon.
Āmene.
Blessing of the food.
Nau mai ngā hua o papatua nuku, o ranganui ke te kai.
I welcome the food from Earth Mother and food baskets from Sky Father.
Whii tiki ki ora.
Gifts bound together to sustain us all.
Aumi e, hui e, tai ki e.
Kaore kore ka pirangi au ki te tuku mihi atu ki te ihua te ora, ara kia koe I o matua kore, nau I whakatoa I te mauri ora I te ira tangata I heipū nei. Ki te hunga mate kua whētūrangi tia, moe mai, moe mai, moe mai rā. Ki te hunga ora kua ika pahi mai I raro I te huarahi o tēnei wā, tēnā tātou, tēnā tātou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora everybody, we are a part of the music course here at Unitec. I would just like to introduce ourselves. So this is Sunny, he is doing his first year. And then we have Kat, who's actually just graduated today, and I'm currently doing my second year, my final year.
For today, we'll be singing two songs, and the first song, they're both originals, and the first song is called Freedom, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Transformed by the rain, yes, it poured right down and washed away the last of my pain. I've been transformed by the wind, yes, it blew right in and swept away the last of my dark days. Whatever you know about me, about who I was, I've been changed. My light was so far deep, but got pulled out from the dark. And if you're confused by how on earth I got here, I was changed one day, some way, somehow, and now I don't wanna give in. I got freedom, oh freedom, oh freedom from all of these chains. Freedom, oh freedom from all of these chains. Ooh, freedom. Not the same thing that changed, I'm more better now. Finally moving on. 'cause I'm fighting to live and living to fight. I'm bright as the day, it's too good for the night. Oh, I've given all I have. Yes, I've been transformed. And now I believe I have freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom from all of these chains. Freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom from all of these chains. Oh, ooh, freedom. Every passing day, all life passed away, finally made brand new. But I'm finally here to admit that I have been transformed. Now I got freedom, freedom, freedom from all of these chains. Oh, freedom, freedom from all of these chains.
The last original that we will be performing tonight is called Hero.
I make it weak. I can be fragile and quiet words can't speak. How I feel when I am down and I may need someone to depend on if feeling low. But I won't let you know because everybody's trying to be a hero. But they're looking out for themselves and themselves alone. Because everybody's trying to be a hero. Oh, royalties and fame for their own. But I'm on my feet. 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 It takes a rover because greatness has begun. You can pull me down, but I'll be rising like the sun. And yeah, I know there will be challenges in life, but if I pursue, I will continue to shine because everybody's trying to be a hero. But they're looking out for themselves and themselves alone. Because everybody's trying to be a hero. Oh, royalties and fame for their own. But I'm on my feet. 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 along.